Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we explored the entirety of the Ice Path, which really wasn't that big of a challenge at all, and we made it here to Blackthorn City. In this episode, we're going to be exploring the entirety of Blackthorn City and see what it has to offer for us. So let's jump right into Mart and see what this guy is selling. And as you can see, we finally have the ability to buy Ultra Balls. I can't believe it took us up until the 8th gym area. Yes, this is where the 8th gym is to buy Ultra Balls. So I'm going to buy a few of those because we're going to be catching some things later on, and I want to be prepared for that moment. I'm also going to be buying some full heals just in case. Max potions are really not worth the money, so I'm not going to be buying those, and I don't think we really need revives right now. So I'm going to hold off on those as well. And here we have ourselves the Move Deleter. This person will delete any move, even HM moves, off of your Pokemon. I would only use this person to delete HM moves, and not any other moves that aren't HMs, because there is no move relearner. So if you delete any move for whatever reason, and you don't have a TM for it, you will never get it back. Just be careful of that. Are you going to make your Pokemon forget some moves? No. No, I will not. Also, I believe if we go really right near the entrance to Blackthorn, which is right over here in this house, there is a trainer here. Dragonair is cute, but I don't have it. Do you have Dragonair? Want to trade it for my Dodrio? No. I do love Dodrio as a Pokemon. I think it's a really nice Pokemon. Also, my Repel wore off. And I love how it can learn Fly without wings for whatever reason. However, I just think that Dragonite's better. A clan of trainers who can freely command dragons live right here in Blackthorn. As a result, there are many legends about dragons in this town. Well, that's pretty neato. And we have ourselves a Dratini here, which is kind of cute. But, yeah, this is kind of like a dragon area town place. Also, there's no item there. You'd think there would be, right? But here, Dragon Masters all come from the city of Blackthorn. Well, that's pretty cool. Also, yes, this is the gym. Blackthorn City Pokemon Gym. Leader Claire, the blessed user of Dragon Pokemon. Also, this guy, Claire, our gym leader, is waiting for you. However, it would be impossible for a run-of-the-mill trainer to win. Normally, this guy would be blocking the way to entering the gym, but since we did all the shenanigans with Team Rocket at the radio tower in Goldenrod, we can now enter the gym here. And since we've pretty much explored the entirety of Blackthorn, it is time to enter the final gym of Johto. Yo, champion making. It's been a long journey, but we are almost done. Count on me. Claire uses the mythical and sacred dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, but you know, they're supposed to be weak against ice-type moves. Yes, dragon types are weak against ice types. Your first battle against dragons, I'll show you how tough they are. As long as you have an ice type Pokemon on your team, this gym will not pose a problem for you. It is a pretty simple gym because all these trainers have in this gym are going to be Dragonairs and Dratinis. It kind of suffers from the same problem with the 4th gym, where they had only Ghastlies and Counters and Gengars. This gym is going to be suffering pretty much from the use of Dratinis and Dragonairs, since they're the only they're the only dragon types in the game as opposed to one other dragon type. Which I'm not going to spoil for those of you who don't know. We'll be going over that in just a little while. But the reason why I'm using Cinder here and not Nikki right now is because, well, Cinder is almost level 36. And I would kind of like him to be level 36 by the end of this gym. It would mean a lot to me if that happened because, well, you'll see what happens at level 36. We'll be seeing it in just a moment here. But his next Pokemon is another Dratini, but I'm going to stay out, and I think I'm going to switch out here, because if my calculations are correct, hopefully Cinder will hit level 36 after this Dratini, and that would make me kind of happy. But Dragon Rage, as you probably already know by now, is a really scary move that does 40 damage no matter what, and at this point in the game, that's pretty dangerous. But I don't think we really have much to worry about, considering we have Ice Punch, and that's just going to knock these Dratinis down to the ground real quick. So, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. Also, there we go. Level 36. That's exactly what I wanted right now. And our final Pokemon is another Dratini. Whew, I need to breathe. Wow, I am talking way too fast, and I'm not taking necessary breathing precautions when I'm talking. Wow. I feel like I've just been talking so fast throughout this video, and I have no idea why. But I just need to breathe. My Dragon Pokemon lost? And there we go, guys. After all this time, we could finally have Cinder evolve. It's been a long time coming, I will say. We've seen Quilava for quite a while, but now, enter Typhlosion. Oh boy, except at this point, we're not going to be using Typhlosion because, well, Typhlosion really won't do very well in this gym. So I think we're just going to switch off to Nikki, because I think Nikki will do a little bit of a better job, to be honest. But once we take these stairs, we're going to be seeing the true gimmick of this dungeon, or this gym, which is strength puzzles. Oh boy! There aren't many strength puzzles in this dungeon, so it's not that bad. But you're just pushing boulders down and in order to create paths for us. So it's not that bad. But there are some more trainers here, so let's go ahead and fight them. I can't allow a nameless trainer past me. Claire would be livid if I did. But that one guy outside the gym, that the gym leader was waiting for me. So I'm not just a nameless trainer. Oh, I guess you really don't know my name, right? Guess that makes sense. But here we have a Seadra, level 37. That's a pretty substantial level at this point. Probably the highest level we've seen right now. But hopefully even one level lower, Confusion will still do the number that we needed to do. And nice, we got the Confusion. That's amazing. Come on, hit yourself. Make it worth it. Oh, but you're using Leer, that missed anyways. Who cares, man? I don't care at all. Let's just go for the Confusion and take down this Seadra. Not bad at all. And almost level 37. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, I lost. Sure enough, you did. Alright, so we're going to want to push this rock down here. Go around to push this rock upwards. Pretty simple strength puzzle. Really not that difficult. And if you push it far up enough, and you push it over here, you can push it down. And that will create a path for us later on. And we also have to fight this trainer as well. It's not as if we all use dragon type Pokemon. Which brings to the notion that this guy is not using any dragon types. Because I mean, we saw a trainer use Seadra just now. So what do you have? A Horsey. Oh, that's pretty adorable. A Horsey? How cute. And I love how we have to hear Jinx's cry every time she's sent out. But Jinx will do a number on this Horsey considering its Confusion, and that's going to be a one-hit kill. Not too shabby. And what's your next Pokemon? Another Seadra? Sure enough, it is a Seadra. I was going to say another Horsey, but I guess Seadra works too. Makes sense to me, level 36 as well. Can we get a one-hit knockout, or maybe a critical or something to make our life a little bit easier? No, not quite. But you're going for the Water Gun. Water Gun. Come on, man. That's not even a problem. Come on, man. One more Confusion, and we will be off to take this thing out. No problem at all. And look at that. Nikki's level 37. How awesome. Thank you very much. Rats, if only I had a dragon. Sure enough, you should have had a dragon type Pokemon. That just means you're dumb. Well, let's push that final block down. And now we can enter the path to the gym leader. Let's take these stairs and take on this trainer as well. My chance of losing? Not even 1%. That's a pretty, you have some pretty high confidence in your abilities to defeat me, my friend. I doubt you will, but we'll see what you got. Oh man, you got yourself a Dragonair. Now that is pretty special, but I think we've already demonstrated that we can handle pretty much any Dragon type with Ice Punch, so we'll just go for that and see if we can get the one-hit knockout here. Sure enough. Yep, no problem at all. Get out of here, please. And that's it for you, Mike. That's odd. Yeah, isn't it? I think it's pretty odd. That I beat you? No problem. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. They are full of life energy. If you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them. I think we've beaten plenty of Dragon types as of right now, so I don't know what you're going to be having that will change my mind of Dragon types being easy to Ice types. I mean, you have a Dratini. We've seen Dragonairs that were stronger and we knocked them out in one hit with Ice Punch. So what makes this thing any different? I'm gonna say nothing, because hopefully the gym leader will go as swimmingly as we have seen these Dragon types fall down real quick. So overall, I think this gym will be pretty easy. If we didn't have Jinx or an Ice type for that matter, I think this gym will be really challenging for us. But come on, this is pathetic. Let's be honest here. The Ice Punch will surely knock this Dragonair down, and we're almost level 38. That is not even a problem here. But there we go. Way to go. Awesome for us. But now that we have done that, It is time to take down the final gym leader and obtain our 8th gym badge. Let's go! I am Claire, the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Alright guys, for the sake of our final gym badge in Johto, this is Leader Claire, the Dragon-type trainer. She's going to lead things off with a Dragonair, level 37, Dragon-type with the moves Surf, Slam, Thunder Wave, and Dragon Breath. Now here is a problem here. She has 2 other Dragonairs, and I'm going to go over these movesets now. The other one is going to be a Dragonair, level 37, Dragon-type with the moves Thunderbolt, Slam, Thunder Wave, and Dragon Breath. And another Dragonair, level 37, Dragon-type with the moves Ice Beam, Slam, Thunder Wave, and Dragon Breath. Now I don't know which one's which, and since I feel like we'll be knocking them down really quick, we really won't know. And here is the problem. Oh boy. This is her ace, Kingdra, level 40, Water Dragon-type with the moves Surf, Dragon Breath, Smokescreen, and Hyper Beam. This thing is dangerous, and extremely dangerous. This is level 40. That's a pretty high level, higher than any other level we've seen so far. And it has Smokescreen to lower our accuracy, which could be dangerous. This is what's going to cause the issues. Those Dragonairs are nothing because we do have Ice Punch. But this thing will prove otherwise. Smokescreen is deadly, Surf is a deadly move, Hyper Beam is a scary move as well. So, what I want to happen is you flinch, but that's not going to happen. I know Red Bull is going to be the answer we need for this fight, and I don't want to send out Jinx. So I think I'm going to switch out into Patro, because I think he'll be at least able to handle one hit from this thing. I don't know if that's true or not, because the Surf exists. Now, as I mentioned with those Dragonairs, I don't know which one's which, and we're not going to really be able to find out which one is which. And holy macaroni, that's a critical. Oh. Okay. Well, good thing I'm sending out Red Bull again, because those accuracy drops are not going to help. So maybe we'll be able to knock out this Kingdra with one more headbutt. Yes! Wow, that was nice. Good job, Red Bull. That's exactly amazing. And she even used a healing item against it. So, you know what? This gym is going really well, and it's going to be easy for the remainder of the gym. So, 2 more Dragonairs level 37. We don't know which one's which, so I'm just put out their moveset at random, just in case. But I doubt they're going to survive the Ice Punch. I could just sacrifice a turn to figure out what they're going to use, but chances are they're probably going to be using Thunder Wave first anyway, and I really don't want to be paralyzed. So, figure we'll just make this gym pretty easy for ourselves and not have to worry about it. Last Pokemon is Dragonair, and as I just said, this gym badge is pretty much given to us at this point. I mean, I know there's not many Dragon types, there's only Kingdra and the Dragonair family, and Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. So, you can't really have much when it comes to that. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. Yep, sure enough. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know, you should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There is a small shrine at its center. Go there. If you could prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I would recognize you as a trainer worthy of a gym badge. Well then, that is a pretty harsh stuff you were just saying there. So, alrighty then. I guess we're gonna have to prove ourselves that even a gym badge, even a winning at the gym, won't earn us a gym badge. So we're going to need to head to the Dragon's Den, and I will show you what that is in just a moment. But before we do, we need to head to the Pokemon Center, and I think it is time to take out a Pokemon that we're going to need for this area. So who am I going to take out for the time being? I think Gloom won't really do much for us right now, but I think who is going to be nice and helpful is this good old Gyarados. Yep, even though this thing is not going to be in our team, it's going to be useful for one thing and one thing only. Whirlpool. You're going to need Whirlpool for this area. So I would advise you get a Pokemon that can learn Whirlpool, and also a Pokemon that can learn Waterfall, and teach it to a Pokemon that you think will be reliable. And oddly enough, Bro cannot learn Whirlpool, despite it being a Water type. So this Gyarados is just going to be my slave. My Water slave, I guess, because it's going to learn both Whirlpool and Waterfall. And if Wow, if Broken... I know Bro can't go through whirlpools or go up waterfalls, but seriously. Whatever, at least we have a Pokemon that can do both, right? So, now that we have covered our ground with that, I can show you guys exactly where Dragon's Den is. Also, I should have healed my Pokemon, because as you see, we took quite the beating. So I will do that off screen before we enter the Dragon's Den. So, where exactly is Dragon's Den? Well, let's go ahead and take a dive really quick. And see that Dragon's Den is up here. Dragon's Den ahead. Cool stuff. If Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also. You may enter. That's a really weird sentence, but I think that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to be entering the Dragon's Den to see if we are worthy of obtaining our 8th gem badge. Or she's just a sore loser. Who the heck knows? So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Crystal. See you guys then.